What is up, you guys? Peter Carlo here, and today we're going to be talking about NIO. The stock is up 5.62%, and just like Tesla, the EV market has been taking a significant move up today after Tesla produced those insane quarterly delivery numbers. We're going to go over where I see NIO going in the next couple of weeks. We're going to go over the flow for NIO because there was some unusual flows that came through, and we're also going to talk about exactly how I would personally be taking a position on NIO to get the best amount of return for the least amount of risk. Guys, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, check out our Discord. It's completely free. The link is in the description. You guys get access to tons of free courses, live streams, seminars, webinars, and the best unusual options bot out there to get access to the same exact unusual options flow and dark pools that I've been using to trade with for the past 8 years. It is the best free trading community out there, and that is our goal within 2022. So come and please be a part of it. Help us grow this dream and make it the best free Discord out there for everybody. Now let's take a look at NIO. So looking at NIO, obviously trading at $33.41. If we go over to TradingView on both of the channels between this one and our other one, Traders Helping Traders, which I will probably cover NIO a lot more on this channel now because it seems like the other channel is really becoming mostly Tesla because a lot of people are interested in that. So I want to continue to produce that for you. Looking at this, we've been talking about this massive descending wedge with this very good divergence forming, MACD histogram looking like we're about to cross, and on this longer time frame, NIO is looking very good. Now, if we zoom in here on the daily chart, you can see here that we are now back up at this resistance point at $34, and today we had a very strong dragonfly doji close here. You can see basically a dragonfly is when we have this strong wick here with a very small close at the top. So this is a very good sign, normally a very bullish candle. You can see too that we did have good volume today. RSI is pointing straight up, which is a very good sign. And when I say this, I just mean that if you were to draw an arrow on the end of it, which way are we pointing? Normally when we are pointing up, that is a very strong sign. If we are pointing down and you could draw an arrow on it, that is normally a little bit more bearish as far as sentiment is considered. Looking at the MACD, you can see the MACD histogram actually did end up crossing, and we are making a higher high each and every single day, which is a very good sign. And at this point, it looks like we're probably going to push through $34 in the next couple of days and move our way back up to $40, which is about another 17% move that could probably happen within the next couple of weeks. If you guys remember, I've been trading this very aggressively for a while now. I have not had a position since last week when we took this massive push up. I was saying I think it will still run, but I was up like 90% on my trade, so I took profits. And I think we will see a move back up to $40. And if that could occur, if we could push back up to 40 and we could hold $40 and we get really good earnings, which I believe earnings is on March 7th, we could easily see within the next 3 to 6 months NIO back up at $50, potentially even back up at 60. But 50 is what I'm really looking for. The resistance is coming up, is going to be that $50 and also up here at 44 and 40. So these are the areas that I'm really watching for NIO. And I think that within the next couple of months, that can pretty easily happen. Now, let's look at the flow for the day. You can see nothing but calls. Anything unusual that came through was really calls. If we look at the heat map, you can see the same thing as well. The biggest ones that came through were the $40 calls for the next couple of weeks. That was really the biggest ones that hit. Now, as far as like there, let's actually go to these ones. So the 121 $40 calls. The reason I wouldn't consider this to be unusual, even though these were the biggest calls for the day, there's really not that much value, right? We look for three things. We look for size, we look for time, we look for urgency. This has some time on it, 20 something days away, or I should say 18 days away. This does have urgency a bit with those sweeps, but for me, this strike is $40. That's far out of the money, and the value is not that crazy. We're looking at about $100,000. Now, $100,000 is not bad, but $100,000 from NIO is really not enough for me to say a big, flow or a big position. But overall, across the board, NIO is looking very good, very strong. But there are a couple of ways I would personally be trading this, and a couple of ways that I really would not be trading this. The first way for me, and the safest way for anybody who's just trying to be safe, would be selling a cash secured put. So I'd be looking at a put. You're going to come here, you're going to hit sell, you're going to hit put, and you're going to go to, I would say, January 14th, and you want to pick a price you think it will not close below. So I don't think NIO is going to close below $29 within the next 2 weeks. So you're going to go to the strike you want. You're going to hit $29 and you're going to hit the plus button. And you can see here For every $3,000 you put up, or every $2,800 you put up, as long as NIO closes above $29, which we have an 85% chance of that happening, you'll make $32 in return, which is very, very good. It's about a 1% return for an 85% chance of profit. You make money if it goes up. If it goes sideways, it goes down. Now, a little bit more risky would just be taking shares. For me, if you're looking at the next couple of months, holding shares here at NIO at $33, $34 is very, very good and very, very lucrative. The other way, and the last way, would be doing a put credit spread, which is going to be more risky, but you're still going to have a high chance of profit. And the way to do this is exactly what we did earlier, where you hit sell, hit put, and you pick a strike you think you won't close below. We're going to use the same $29 put, and then you're going to also hit buy. And you're going to make sure this stays on put, but you're going to hit buy, and then you're going to buy the put directly below it. So we sold a 29 put. We're going to buy a 28 put. And you can see here that as long as it closes above that $29 target that we said, we will make $9 for every 90 we put up, which is a 10% return with an 85% chance of profit, which means if NIO goes up, you make that massive return. If NIO goes sideways, you make that massive return. If NIO drops, you make that massive return. Overall, this is the way that I would be looking to trade this personally. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, so I'm not telling you to take any positions, but this is the way that I would be looking at it. Thanks for all the support, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.